I've got some wonderful news. FedEx actually managed to find my house. In this box is my new old computer. It's an HP DC5750. They have them on Newegg right now for pretty cheap. They're, was it $135? It's an off-lease computer, so who knows what you're getting. With any luck, this will do what I want it to do. So let's crack her open and see if FedEx completely broke it. I don't think FedEx could have broken this even if they tried. It's pretty well packed. Okay, there's my installation disc. I love the fact that it's 64-bit. Most of the things I saw only had 32-bit. It's one reason why I went with this one. I actually don't know how to pronounce the company's name, but that's them. Okay, so I just grab and pull, I guess. Up. See daisy. Oh, power cord. I've got too many of these. Up it goes. As you can see, it came with a DVD-RW drive. That's nice. I wasn't actually expecting that. I figured it would have been a DVD drive, so I think that's what it said in the description on Newegg. It's an AMD Athlon 64-bit dual-core. That's pretty old, but that'll work fine. It looks like there's a little damage on my microphone. That's perfectly fine. I use a USB microphone anyway. There's audio, headphones, 2 USBs, power button up there. Looks like a front side fan, and logo's a little worn out, but it's off lease. What do you expect? See daisy. Not as easy as it looks with one hand. Okay, this is probably the power supply fan. More than likely. You have the line in and speaker out. Power cable. Yeah, that's definitely the power supply. Should have noticed that little red button earlier. Switch, whatever it's called. You have the RJ45. 6 USB on the back. Parallel. Serial. Serial. The mouse PS2 port. The keyboard PS2 port. And this is something I don't see that often. Matter of fact, I've never seen this on onboard audio, onboard video. There's a VGA and a DVI. I've only ever seen that on cards, never on board. And here we have the low profile plates for the low profile cards that go in the low profile computer. Don't try to cram a full-size PCI card in here. You'll be a little disappointed. Okay. I spent some time looking around for a screwdriver. Figured you're gonna need one for the back. Most other computers do. I'm not used to this. Little button pops right off. That's nice. And the inside we have 2 PCIs. Probably 8X usually are, I think. A PCI Express 1 and a PCI Express 16X, or X16. I believe it's a 1.1. Stuff is pinging. Email, I don't care. There's 4 SATAs. Let's see, anything else of interest? There's one monster heatsink this thing has. And there is the, actually aim at it. There is the port for the floppy drive. Okay, so this right here must be the cover plate for where the floppy drive would go. Is that 3 sticks of RAM? It's got 4 slots, it's got 3 sticks in there. This was only supposed to have 2 gigs, so I'm not sure what it's got. Overall, it's decently clean. I mean, it's as clean as the tower I have running right now. It's definitely not as clean as new, but it's not bad. Let's plug it in, see if it actually works. Well, the computer did power up. Still waiting for it to do stuff though. So, in the meantime, another item that came with my package. As you see, as I recall, the graphics card on onboard is usually quite rubbish. As I was saying, since onboard video cards are usually kind of rubbish, I got this little thing instead. It's a Radion, Radion HD5450. Now, for all of you who are saying that won't work in the computer because it's a 1.1 and this is a 2.1, as far as I know, it's pretty much hit or miss. I've heard about people getting 650s to work on this computer. I'm just hoping I don't have to do anything. See, it's a low profile card. It's black. That's nice. Nice and sleek. It was Radion. I was expecting red. This is actually the 3rd one of these I've bought, so you'd expect I'd know what color it was. We'll place it there. It's on the static bag, so no one freak out. Under here, I've got quick installation guide. Support information. Limited warranty. I'll probably void that in the first 5 seconds. Driver CD installation. Okay, this one actually comes with a CD. There's my graphics drivers. And which bracket? Okay. So what I do is I put both of these brackets in there, and it'll give me all 4 slots. 3 slots. It's just the VGA will be 1 over. That makes sense. As of right now, I'm going to be using the VGA. When I grab a new monitor for this computer, I'll be using probably the DVI. Have you ever wondered how many things you can lose in a 5-second period? Oh, apparently I can lose 3. But that's beside the point. I've already pre-loosened most of these, so you don't see me struggling and making a fool of myself. I use the pliers to loosen them so they just pop off by finger now. Well, that's one more thing I can lose. So now, I remove the old. Slide on the new. Start with the DVI port. They're finger tight, and that's all we really care about. Grab the other bracket. What is that supposed to screw into? Yeah, that's not going to line up. I guess maybe the DVI, DVI, HDMI. Yeah, HDMI I guess doesn't really need its screw. And I went through all the work to find it. Okay, I've confirmed that the computer works fine. It actually runs pretty quiet. Out of here. My next objective is to try to install that card that I bought and drop pieces of metal on a circuit board. I had this cute little clip thing, so there was no screws to take out for the PCI slots. I forgot, this is an express card. Hell. I'll just take them all out. So it's a bit of a tight fit. It does fit, but it's pushing right up the heatsink's almost pushing up against the one of the screws for the heatsink. Oh god. I'm sorry, I'm in a little box. It's a little tight. Like I'm actually hitting my back against something right now. So, violently force the card in. I heard the snap, so that's good. Next, I will push harder. Yeah, next I will push harder. Okay, the card is in. Give me a screen. As you can see, it works fine. It's a dual core. This thing came with 2 gigs of RAM. It's a 2.0 processor. I just stuck an HD Radion 5450 XFX card. It's got no fan, so it's not going to be all that loud. The voltage seems to work fine. Even with this computer's, was it 100? No, it's 100? No. 230 watt power supply. So, it looks like it's all good to go. Now you'll see this computer again sometime soon. I probably won't talk about it again until I get a new monitor for it, but you'll be hearing about it again.